Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about the importance of preheating your engine. Even here in Texas this week, it's going to get down to 20 degrees. Preheating the engine is important because when oil gets really cold, it gets really thick and it does not circulate very well. So what can happen is if you go start an airplane with a very cold engine and cold oil, it can put the equivalent of 300 hours or more of wear on your engine. So what does that mean? If you have a airplane with 700 hours on the engine and you go do a super cold start on it, the wear that can create on the engine is as if now you have 1,000 hours all of a sudden on the engine. So that's why preheating it is so important. The Tannis engine heater is a really good option. They're not very expensive to install. They're very easy to use. And on this 206, for instance, right under the oil check door, you have the plug right there for the Tannis engine heater. All you have to do is just plug in an extension cord right into that, plug it into the wall. What I normally do is I will, like if I'm going on a trip the next morning, I'll just plug it in the night before, so when I get out to the airplane, you know, the oil's already warm. My rule of thumb is if the engine oil temp is below 50 degrees, that leaves me a lot of margin. But if it's below 50 degrees, I like to preheat. And you might ask, well, how do I know what my engine or oil temperature is? Well, most airplanes, you can simply go kick on the master switch, look at your oil temperature gauge. You can get a good idea of where it's at. So preheating that engine oil is definitely going to extend the life of your engine. It starts much smoother, and it's just very good overall practice. One more thing to add, if you're traveling and on the road, a lot of times if you carry an extension cord in the back of the airplane and you go to an FBO, they can actually, if you request it, they can park you in a spot to where you have access to electricity. So if you're just doing an overnight stop, you can just ask them, hey, I want to plug in, and you can just plug your extension cord into the wall, come back the next morning, unplug it, take off, and you're good to go.